So this past weekend, myself and Evan were at the York Hall for a Goodwin Boxing Box Mania 13 in what was an amazing event. Thanks to Steve Goodwin and Goodwin Boxing for having us there and granting us our media passes. And we had a hell of an event. You know, I want to talk about that main event that we saw between Liam Dillon and Ahmed Hatim in a fight that was an absolute war for the it was a final eliminator for the British lightweight title and Commonwealth lightweight title. Both are currently held by Sam Noakes, who no doubt will be vacating them when he fights Abdullah Mason. So her team has won the fight, 12-round decision, in a fight that was an absolute war. I do think her team throughout the fight was consistently doing the cleaner work, landing the nicer shots. Like I said, landing the cleaner shots, putting his punches together nicer. Where it felt like Liam Dillon was searching for one big punch to land and really make that happen. But even if you look through Liam Dillon's career, that's not really been the case for him in terms of his record. He is definitely a combination puncher. He's definitely a pressure puncher. He's definitely, I wouldn't say he's a power puncher, but I would say he's definitely a guy who's got some zip behind his punches, and that's what he relies on to win in the fights. Liam Dillon wasn't really able to get going on Hatim, mostly because Hatim wasn't letting him. And that's something I'd like to see Hatim do even more. He could have done that even more against Liam Dillon, in my opinion, where he could have thrown, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. Because I think Liam Dillon was there for the taking. That being said, Liam Dillon was not, didn't come in and roll over or didn't show his belly immediately. He was definitely a live body and was in that fight for all 12 rounds. Hatim cut Liam Dillon, and it was a very impressive performance from Hatim, in my opinion. And he's definitely the biggest name on his resume to date. Liam Dillon is no scrub. If you know this scene, if you know boxing in and around London and even across England, he's a former English, British, and I believe Commonwealth lightweight title holder. So he's reached a very high level in this sport, and his only losses have been to guys who have gone on to world level. And not only, but his first 2 losses were against guys who went on to go and fight at world level in Bellotti and Gardner, right? He's now lost to their team as well. And will their team go on to world level? I don't know. Maybe. It's very possible. Because again, if you're beating guys like Liam Dillon, then, you're not far from reaching and being able to fight at that next level. I don't know who's going to be fighting for the British and Commonwealth lightweight title. Because, like I said, Sam Noakes is going to be fighting Abdullah Mason. And no doubt will be vacating it. So it'll be a vacant title what he's fighting for. And of course, in his last fight, he won the Southern Area lightweight title, and now even already he's on to bigger and better things. And he's a very good boxer. He's big for the weight division. He fills out nicely, and he brings the fight to people. And Hakim, I'm definitely interested to see where his career goes because he's undefeated at the moment. He's young. He's taking on these big fights. Liam Dillon's no scrub. He's not a guy that I imagine a lot of British lightweights are lining up to fight. Because he's tough. He's very tough. I could tell that from watching him 12 rounds against the team. That Liam Dillon's a very tough boxer. He's no easy customer, and he gives a lot of guys a lot of trouble. I don't think he really can challenge at the world level, but I think he gives a lot of guys a lot of trouble. And I'd like to see Liam Dillon still kick on from this. I think he's not a lost cause. It was a competitive fight. The team did, in my opinion, pretty comfortably win that fight, but there's still fights out there for Liam Dillon. Still very interesting fights that are out there for Liam Dillon, and I think he should still be looking to challenge in and around this level. I mean, okay, he's lost in a British title eliminator, but if a team moves on from this level soon, another opportunity could sort of come up for Liam Dillon, and I'd like to see that happen. Of course, a team, he's the one with the momentum. He's the one who's sort of on fire right now, and he's going to be wanting to see who gets basically matched against him for this title fight, for the British and Commonwealth lightweight title fight. That's really what he's going to be waiting on next. And as a fan of him, a newfound fan of him, I'm a new fan of a team, that's something that I'm really going to want to see as well. But yeah, another episode of the Solo Side Quest in the bag. I don't know where you can watch this fight. I'm assuming Goodwin Boxing will post it on their YouTube channel. I hope they do, because it was a very good fight. And it's a fight I'll probably want to rewatch because it was a war. right? But yeah, another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag. Thanks to Goodwin Boxing, and we're out. Peace.